A storm was coming. The family saw dark clouds on the horizon. They were camping near a quiet lake. The father checked the weather on his phone. The forecast looked bad. Very bad, he called out to his son. The boy was playing near the water's edge. It was time to pack up. They had to leave quickly. But something felt wrong. The air was too still, too quiet. A lone, bald eagle circled high above them. It was not flying away from the storm. It was flying towards it. The eagle let out a sharp cry, a sound of warning. The father looked up. The eagle was an old friend. They saw it every summer. It always kept its distance. But today was different. The eagle swooped lower. Its eyes were fixed on the far side of the lake. The family couldn't see anything, just trees and rocks. The wind started to pick up. Rain began to fall. The father yelled for his son again, but the boy was gone. Panic set in. He searched the shoreline. He called his son's name. His voice was lost in the wind. The mother joined the frantic search. The storm was getting closer. The rain was a solid wall of water. The waves grew bigger. The eagle cried out again. Louder this time. It was hovering over a small rocky outcrop, a tiny island not far from the shore. The father grabbed his binoculars. His hands were shaking. He focused on the rocks. He saw a small figure. It was his son. The boy had rowed their small boat out to the island. Now he was trapped. The boat was gone, swept away by the current. The storm was a monster now. The rain was a solid wall of water. The father knew they had no time. He was a strong swimmer, but the current was too powerful. The eagle seemed to understand. It didn't leave. It stayed right above the boy, a silent guardian in the middle of chaos. The eagle suddenly dove down, not to attack, but to guide. It flew low over the water. It traced a path through the churning waves, a path the father hadn't seen, a calmer channel between the violent currents. It was a crazy idea, but it was their only hope. The father took a deep breath. He trusted the bird. He dove into the cold water. He followed the eagle's flight path. The bird screeched encouragement. It kept flying the route back and forth, a living map in the sky. He fought the water. He kept his eyes on the eagle. He finally reached the rocks. He grabbed his son. The boy was cold and scared, but he was safe. They held on tight. The eagle circled one last time. Then it flew towards the shore. It landed on a tall pine tree. It watched them. The father followed the same path back. He held his son close. They collapsed on the shore, soaked and exhausted. But together, the storm passed as quickly as it came. The sun broke through the clouds. The lake became calm again. The father looked up at the pine tree. The eagle was still there, a silent protector. Some connections go deeper than words. They are written in moments of trust. Moments when nature reminds us we are all in this together.